morning,
afternoon,
evening,
or
whatever time you are watching.
Hello, everyone.
We are Diana
Eleana,
And Jing Wen, the Group 2 from Education, Technology and Society course. We are going to present to you our findings on the mini research project for learning, community and identity in digital spaces.
It all started when Dr. Sutimis asked us to do a study for the unit. We were wondering what topic would be appropriate. We had some ideas about frameworks such as communities of practice, communication, identities, and had considered different technologies like LiveMocha, Skype, Public Observatory, but still were confused.
when suddenly we converged that doing research on something we use every day would be our project. Blackboard!
Blackboard is the centrally supported online learning environment for the University of Bristol. Blackboard provides a range of tools to support communication, collaboration, and assessment activities as well as easy access to reading lists and courses material.
That is how we come up with 3 research questions.
How does the use of Blackboard support ETS students' learning?
Why Blackboard is challenging for students?
And how does the use of Blackboard influence students' identity?
To answer these questions, we have chosen the theoretic frameworks of communities of practice and identity.
According to Wenger, communities of practice are groups of people who share a concern or a passion for something that they do and learn how to do it better as they interact regularly.
Mutual engagement, doing things together, relationships, diversity, community maintenance.
Joint enterprise, negotiated and shared goals, mutual accountability within a social, cultural, and historic context.
And share repertoire, styles, actions, discourses, tools, artifacts.
Based on the previous definitions, and since our ETS group complies with the noted characteristics, it can be argued that it is a community of practice.
Thus, with this research, our aim was to find out if Blackboard supports the ETS community of practice.
As members of this group, we all have identities, which Lavey and Wenger define as long-term living relations between persons and their place and participation in communities of practice.
Similarly, G perceives identity as a performance, being recognized as a certain kind of person in a given context is what he means by identity. In this sense of the term, all people have multiple identities connected not to their internal states, but to their performances in society.
Learning and identity go hand in hand. We reviewed the different methods of data collection and agreed that the best one for the purpose of this study was to interview 6 ETS students.
In order to have a representative sample, we chose 3 males and 3 females, considering that all of them come from different countries.
Botswana, Romania, Greece, Chile, Santa Lucia, and Saudi Arabia. 5 of them are full-time students and 1 is part-time student.
How does the use of Blackboard support ETS students' learning? In the interviews, the participants expressed that they regard Blackboard as an extension of classroom, a virtual classroom, a bookshelf, and a diary of material that complements the work in the classroom which supports learning, for some just partly, and for others most definitely.
Some of the participants highlighted that there are very useful characteristics on Blackboard, such as access from different devices and the advantage of mobility. Besides, the platform is well structured. Participants mention what they usually do on Blackboard from most to least is
downloading course materials, reading announcements, uploading assignments, signing up for workshops, checking unit programs, finding email contacts, searching for their grades, and sending email.
Drawing on the community of practice elements, ETS students use Blackboard to support their learning, in the sense that even though they all come from different social, cultural, and historic backgrounds, they are part of this community and have got a joint enterprise, which is to pursue a master's degree in ATS.
In addition to that, through Blackboard, they are fulfilling the shared repertoire characteristic of the community of practice by sharing material, styles, actions, discourses, tools, and artifacts.
Why Blackboard is challenging for students? Although interviewees spotted the possibility to upload content, they don't normally use this feature because of the following reasons. Blackboard doesn't support the collaboration with classmates and tutors.
Students recognize Blackboard as a powerful tool with great potential, but they don't know how to fully exploit its functions. As most participants express, time is limited in the busy life of master students, making difficult the learning of this new tool.
As a result, they tend to use Blackboard in certain patterns and stick with some features, ignoring the other functions that could be useful as well. Another issue is that interviewees don't feel free to produce content in this platform, not only because they don't know where to upload, but also because they are concerned about being assessed.
Most of the participants don't have experience neither with Blackboard nor with similar platforms. In addition, more training is needed because its design is not exactly intuitive nor attractive.
The content is cluttered with functions that sometimes are not related to the interest of the students.
Moreover, the lack of instant feedback, both from classmates and tutors, results in low motivation to use this platform to produce content. Another difficulty students face is the uncertainty in the time that materials will be available.
Taking into account all the aforementioned, we can argue that Blackboard does not support the mutual engagement of the community of practice in the sense that Blackboard is not a tool for instant interaction and collaboration. How does the use of Blackboard influence a student's identity? There is a clash over the behavior of students, since they perceive differently how they should be doing things in real world as opposed to the virtual learning environment.
Thus, the paradigm of master students or participants is confronted with the previous presented challenges that are faced by students in their interaction with Blackboard. Their identities are modified accordingly.
Selwyn argues that online spaces and communities are not neutral for presentation and representation of self. The need to maintain face and position leads to some identities being suppressed. The findings of this research resonate with this claim.
Our main findings in this project are that Blackboard partly supports the ETS students' learning by offering specific features. However, they still face challenges, such as lack of motivation and interaction, which constrain their identities.
Since Blackboard is viewed more as an institutional course management system, students feel this would be greatly improved if it included the social aspect by offering a space to interact with the university community like they already do in other social network sites.
Finally, participants recommend to modify the design of Blackboard and have additional tutorials to help them feel more confident while using this platform.
Thank you for watching!